Welcome, guys. Who we got in here, if you don't mind me asking? Let me see who we're working with here. Looks like we got 3 online. If you're trying to get after this equipment WOD, type your name in. Let me know who's here. Got a couple good pieces. Going to be a sweat box factory in here tonight. You need your jump rope. You need a barbell. Okay, jump rope and a barbell for this one today. Okay. Part 1, 12 minutes to build to 2 heavy power cleans, 2 double on the power clean. So those can be touch and go. They can be drop and reset as long as you hit that next rep within 10 to 12 seconds after the first one. It's going to count as a good rep. Okay. So we're going for a heavy set of 2 power cleans, starting the clock, going from basically barbell warm up and prep. I'll start the clock for 12 minutes, and then we have that amount of time to build to a heavy. Right. Cool. So the next part. Okay, 20-minute AMRAP. This is going to be a long one, folks. You better buckle up, okay, myself included. 20-minute AMRAP means we're all working for 20 minutes. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 double unders, corresponding rounds of 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 front squats. Heaviest anybody will use on that, your RX, if you will be 95 for the guys, 65 for the ladies, 95, 65, pretty standard light barbell weight there. Tons of reps. So it goes like this: 50 double unders, 25 front squats, right? Drop the barbell, you're back to the jump rope, 40, 20, 30, 15, 20, 10, 10, 5. If you forget, just know that you're doing double the amount of double unders as you are for that front squat set. Or if you remember what you're doing for double unders, but forget what you're doing for front squat, you take that number of double unders and you cut it in half. That's how many front squats you have for that round, right? If you're doing single unders, I want you guys to add 20 to each round, which gets more confusing to figure out, right? But you'll do 70 and then 60 and then 50 and then 40 and then 30 for your single unders, okay, for those of you that are doing those, all right? Cool. Hopefully you guys have your water. If you were there for the last class I did, the 5 p.m., I switched jerseys because the home jersey was a little sweaty, so I got the alternate jersey on now. Hope you guys are ready to go, okay? Take the last of my water, and we'll start warming up. All right, starting with a little front rack stretch. I'm going to get up against the rig here I have, but you guys can do this part up against the wall. Doesn't matter. Let me start the clock here. We are going 30-second front rack stretch. Okay, what you can also do is do this with your barbell if you want to just get it up in the front rack and drive the elbows high. But I prefer this one for just that static stretch. Okay, so I'm going elbow up, reaching across my body, pulling myself in. Obviously, if you're on the wall, you can't pull yourself in, but you'll just hand against the wall, right? So 30-second hold here, front rack stretch. Ten seconds. Two, one, good. And let's switch it up. Elbow high, reach across. Ten seconds. Good. All right. So we're going to stay over here on this side for our little ankle Achilles stretch, and then we're going to go into one that we don't really do that often. So the first 2 are going to seem really familiar. The second or the third one is going to be something we don't do all that often. Okay, so check it out. You guys know this one, okay? Toe up against the rig, chest in. You're just going to hold this 15 seconds, starting now. 15 seconds. That was a little longer, 15 seconds. Sorry, we'll go 20. We'll make it 25. All right, toe up, chest in. Here we go. 25-second hold. Felt so good, I didn't want to let it go, you know. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, let it go. All right, again, the second one I told you would know, that is the ankle circle. So going up on that toe, big round circle with the ankle, open up the front of that foot. You're going to go 8 in clockwise direction, 8 counterclockwise direction. Boom. Okay. So this third one, we've done this in class before, but not all too often. Okay, that's what I meant about you might not know exactly where we're going with it. Okay, so what's going to happen is your heel is going to stay flat. Okay, you're going to drive your knee. If this is the post of the rig or this is the wall, okay, you're going to drive your knee to the side direction. Okay, so this is my right knee up against the wall. I start even, but I'm driving it out to the right side while my heel remains on the ground. So it looks like this. Okay, hopefully I'll give you a view from behind so you kind of tell what I'm talking about. I get my toe right up against the post. Okay, I'm going to drive my knee out, but notice my heel stays on the ground. Okay, and I'm going to do this 10 times. Right? When I'm done, I take my left side and then I go left side across. All right, here we go. And expand a little on the dorsiflexion you may or may not have. Makes getting down into that squat a little bit easier the more flexible you are through the calf and through the Achilles. Almost like you're doing a little curtsy every time. And there's my 10, going back. Boom. Okay. So that is that. Okay. Next part. Let me stand a little bit. I want you guys to grab a 10-pound plate or a 5-pound plate, whatever you got. 10-pound plate or 5-pound plate. I'm going to hold her here. We are going to go with a pause squat, okay? Starting with this plate close to the chest, taking your squat stance, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, okay? Knees tracking out over the toes. I'll extend out and back into my squat. 1, 2, pause at the bottom. And then stand up. We're going to go 8 of these, okay? 1, 2. You guys get it? We're going 8. Beautiful. All right. Next up. You're going to take this. You're going to take a PVC pipe or a broomstick or a band, even if you want to go a band. And we're going to go a set of 10 slow good mornings. Okay, 10 slow good mornings. Feet underneath the hips, knees, soft bend, okay, or soft lock, being able to wiggle them back and forth. Chest down, squeeze the butt up top. There's 9 for me. And 10. Good. Back to that plate. This time we'll do 8 where you're going to go no pause. So regular tempo. I still want it going close to the chest, extended, close to the chest, extended as you come up and go down. Okay, here we go. Back to it. 8 more squats. Regular tempo. Cool. You can pick these up a little bit faster, but it's still, good morning is not a movement you want to rush. Okay, it's still doing it with control. Okay, belly tight. I don't want that big arch coming through. Belly tight, pelvis underneath the shoulders and chest. Okay, keep it there. Let's go another 10 good mornings. Cool. Last round. Okay. Take the plate out of it. I just want you going regular tempo air squats. Okay. Regular tempo air squats. Hands out in front. Hips all the way down. Nice little hip hop for me right there. There's 4, 5, 6. Well, I think I did 9, but whatever. All right. Last one I want you to do on good mornings. We're actually going to get that barbell involved. Okay. So I'm putting my PVC pipe away, getting my barbell out. I'll take it over into that back rack position. And this time I just want you to do 6 instead of 10. 6 barbell good mornings instead of 10 with the PVC pipe. Here we go. Good deal. All right. Just a little break, shake it out. Hopefully you're starting to get a little bit of a lather going. That would be good. All right, so again, let me explain how we're going to do this. I'm going to take you through the standard barbell progression that we would do in class, starting with some simple deadlifts, getting up into our pulls and high pulls, our finishes, our footwork stuff. We'll throw a couple squats in there since we do have front squats in the workout after this, and then we'll go all on power clean. We'll do a set of power clean with the empty barbell. Then I'll start our clock for 12 minutes. We're building to a heavy set of 2, okay? Things I'm going to talk about here are things like making sure position 2 and especially position 1 are adhered to, and we're not just pulling once we get to our knees and letting that bar get way out away from our bodies. We're keeping that thing close, letting the momentum that comes from our body be used as leverage to get that bar up, and not just relying on upper back and elbows to yank that thing off the ground, right? Cool. So I'm going to use a PVC pipe so I can more efficiently talk while I do it and make sure you guys are getting the best kind of instruction and orders. But you guys are going to use your barbell, okay, just like we would in class. So what I want you guys to do, grab that barbell, clean grip, about a thumb's length off the hips, okay? Hook grip if you can. Hopefully if you've made it this far, you're on the 6 p.m. equipment WOD, you know what to do. All right, thumb down, index and middle finger wrapping over the top, bring it down to the front, okay? Feet underneath the hips. I want you guys to sink into position 1, hips underneath shoulders, and hold, okay? Back down to position 2. So now my shoulders, if you notice, are slightly over or right on top of that barbell, okay? What I'm not doing is here, okay, but I'm also not there, right? Still got that flat back, straight line from shoulder to hip, okay? Go ahead and lower the knees and hips down in one motion or in one smooth position. And now I'm in position 3, okay? You notice my knees are slightly over the bar, but I'm not way forward like this, okay? Nor am I in a deadlift position where I have a kind of parallel back to the floor, okay? Kind of in between there, right? So if you're in position 3, go ahead and stand up. We'll go back through it now a little bit faster, one more time, okay? So standing, position 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Beautiful. Keep those positions in mind as we move on, okay? Let's put the bar into motion now. I want 3 high pulls. So look like this. From position 1 down, we'll squeeze our butt, shrug our shoulder, keep that keep that bar close to the body as my elbows go high into the outside. Boom, boom, boom for 3, okay? Same deal now. You're on your own. You're going to go 3 muscle cleans. So same thing. Elbows go high. I shoot the elbows through. My barbell's now in the front rack position. So position 1, shoot the elbows through. Okay? If you are in the front rack position, you're going to get 3 drops. We're going to get lower and lower. Actually, I'm going to go 5 drops. 2 to a power position, 1 almost to a squat, and the last 2 into a squat. It looks like this. Okay? I'm going to drop and catch into a power position, stand all the way up, reset the feet. Okay? If you know these, go ahead and get 5, and then set that barbell down. Okay? Good. Barbell down. Give that grip a break. Gonna put some of that together now in a second. All right, barbell back up into that high hang standing position. When I say position 2, you'll take that bar down to that top of the position. When I say go, we'll pull back through, and we're gonna hit a hang power clean. We're gonna go 3 of those, okay? 3 hang power cleans. Ready? Position 2, and go. Good. Position 2, go. And position 2, and go. Good. Same thing, except from position 3 this time. So bar at mid shin on my call, you'll go. I'm gonna keep talking while I'm setting something up here. Okay, so ready, position 3, and go. So you'll reset, position 3, and go. And then position 3, one more, and go. And if you're not done, or if you are done, keep it up there. And I want you guys to get 5 front squats before we put this bar back down. Okay, 5 more front squats, and then we can set that bar down. Okay. All right, here we go. So good stuff. If you're comfortable with power cleans, start our clock here in a second. If you're not, type a question. But if you have a question, write it down. If not, I will start our clock here on my phone and we'll roll. Okay. Start light, build to a heavy set of 2. Again, does not have to be touch and go. Okay. You can go drop, reset in between. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do touch and go because my form isn't the best right now. So I'm going to concentrate on just good technique. So starting now, 10 seconds, you'll hear the beep. 12 minutes to build to a heavy set of 2 power cleans. Here we go. All right, all right. Get some weight out here. I'm going to start with the old 35s. Never get to lift with those. I'm going to use those first. Remember, hook grip here. Again, keeping that bar as close to the body and into those good position 2, position 1 as you go up. Okay, not just letting that thing go way away from you. All right. First set. We'll leave these out for later. Might need them again. Probably not. Maybe. Still don't know who's in here. Check that Zoom again, see if anybody logged on. Nope, just me, huh? All right. Back after some power cleans. Again, if you have a question specific to what you're doing, you just want to say, hey, whatever, type your name into the comments. I know who's rolling with us here. Yeah, Roderick. Yeah, switched up the schedule a little bit by popular demand via the survey we sent out. Yeah, so sorry you didn't if you didn't see that. Eric Wu, what's up, man? Got some heavy hitters in this class. Good stuff. Woo. Nice. Now 4.5 minutes in. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Fact. So a lot of this is going to be for myself, but goes for everybody. As you get heavier and heavier on the power part of the clean, gravity is only going to let you pull it so high, right? So that's why that number one, the technique we talked about earlier, right? Position 2, position 3, position 2, position 1 as you come up is very important, but also don't be afraid to catch lower and lower. That's why we do that drop drill, not only to power position, but that's why I made you go lower and lower, because you might have to get to a point where you get almost to parallel and still count it as a power. If it buries you, which I fully expect to get buried into a full squat, that's fine. Okay, I'd rather see you catch a squat clean and be like, oh well, that's the best version of a failed power clean versus getting out of the way because you went like super, super wide football player feet. You guys know what I'm talking about there. So instead of catching a heavy power like that, still counting it as power, right? You get the big spread leg going to try to make yourself lower. Okay, so keep your feet the same. It's just going to be levels of a squat versus going wider with the feet. Hope that makes sense. Whoops. I'm done stalling. I should probably lift weight, right? Woo. I'll go 200 next. Got 6 people on here now, all right? Got a few people lifting this evening. Remember, guys, if you want to hop on that Zoom call tonight, we're going over the movie Rudy, but switching it up a little bit. Last week, we just had like a diehard discussion. This week, we're going Rudy for the most part, but Jeopardy style. So we'll ask questions in the Jeopardy style, like the game. Cassie's got a board all ready to go. We've all come up with questions. Most of them are about Rudy, but some of them aren't. So it should be a good time. Okay, that's tonight. As soon, pretty much, as this AMRAP we're going to do is over, we'll go into that on the Zoom call. Okay, so 7 o'clock on the Zoom. Got 3.5 minutes left. So we're at 8.5 minutes now. We're going until 12. Yeah, man. We were looking for some lighter dumbbells for Taylor. Can't find them. They are out. 2 minutes. And might as well just do one more. Go for the goal here. Not really, but. I got 240 on the bar. That'll be my last set. All right. One final minute, guys. One final minute. All right, 30 seconds or so to wrap it up. Hopefully you're hitting your last set here, getting after it. All right, that is 12 minutes right there. You still got a set to hit. Great, get to it. Basically, I'm going to do a quick breakdown of my weight, get my WOD weight on the bar, get my rope out, and we'll go right into it. Okay, so since we do have a 20-minute workout ahead of us. Giddy up. So that was fun. I hit 240, whatever you guys hit. Awesome job. Probably some of you were in a position where you didn't have all the weight you wanted, but maybe you had a little bit of weight and you were still hitting, sets of 2. Maybe you bumped that up to sets of 3 or 4 and you were hitting still some good solid form and technique on those reps. So whatever you did, good for you. Continued good for yous on hanging with us during all this, craziness. I know it can be frustrating sometimes. You just want to get in there and unleash the tiger and lift some weights. But for those of you that don't have all the weight you might want, but you're still getting after it, we appreciate you still working out. Okay, it means a lot. All right, I'm going to do a quick cleanup. I'll go over the workout one more time and we'll start. Ooh, sweat roll. That's only going to get worse. Okay, so give you another minute or so to switch those weights up. Again, 95, 65 for RX. But again, if you have 10s and that's all you got, great. If you got 35s and that's all you got, whatever. If you have 45s or something crazy and you feel like, hey, this weight's too heavy for the amount of reps you're asking for, cut down the reps a little bit. So like on the 25s, do 20. Cut it down by 5s until you get to 5, and then just do another set of 5 at the end. For those of you that are like stuck with 45s or stuck with a weight that you feel like is too heavy for this workout, okay? 135, yeah, Eric. So just cut the reps down a little bit. If you want to be a hero and do it, it is an AMRAP, so you know you're going to get saved by the bell at the end. But yeah, I would cut down the reps a little bit. That'll be nasty. All right, so for what it's worth, I'm not trying to be a hero on this workout. I'll be dropping the bar quite a bit on these front squats, but don't let that distract or deter you. If you hear my bar dropping and you feel good, keep getting after it, all right? Don't let me be your guide, okay? I'm going to be just kind of cruising through this one. 20 minutes on the clock, 50 double unders, 25 front squats, 40 and then 20, 30 and 15, 20, 10, 10, 5. If and when you get through the 10 and the 5, you go right back to the top for another set of 50 and 25. Cool? We'll add up total reps at the end. Okay? Good stuff. If you get through one round, that is how many reps? 150 plus 75, 225. So we'll go off of that. 225. I'm sure everybody will get through, and then we'll keep adding it up. Okay? So it's 6:34 now. If we start in 1 minute, that takes us to 6:55. Should be right on time to finish class. All right. So double unders first. Cut that number in half. Front squats second. Let's get after it. All right. AMRAP. 20 minutes. Boom. Get my rope. Unprepared was I. Here's my rope. Yeah, I'm going to set this out here so you guys can see it. Or you might not necessarily be able to see it on the stream, but it'll be up here and I can reference it and kind of remind you throughout how much time we have left, right? Here we go. 20-minute AMRAP. Let's get after it. Going in, 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Will I be ready? 2, 1. Here we go. All right, here we go. You may squat clean the first rep if you didn't know. Woo, long workout. All right. I hope you guys have music where you are. Whew. Almost 4 minutes in. Good start. You know what? We're at the scary part of the workout because we're 5 minutes in. I feel great, but I'm scared because there's a lot of time left to go. So if I know I can push it, we need a world of work, but just so with you. Getting down that ladder. Scary part is, yeah, 12:40 left. I got through a round and tells me pretty much have to get through another round, so giddy up. All right. Good job, guys. Coming up on 11 and a half minutes in. Good job. Not in, sorry. 11 and a half minutes left. My bad. That was rude. My back's starting to feel it. Crushing it, guys. Come on. Good job. About halfway through on your time. 10 minutes in. Good work. Crushing it, guys. 7:45 left. Come on now. Hang in there with that big heavy weight. Eric, come on. Oh. 19, 11 left. Man, Roderick, you're a trip. That's hilarious. Let the neighborhood know you're bumping. My pace is slowed considerably. 5.5 left, guys. Woo! Come on. Home stretch, guys. Less than 4. That's too full for me. I'm hurting, guys. This is good stuff. 3 minutes. To the top I go. 2 minutes. Just about 2 minutes left. Home stretch, guys. Minute 30. 90 seconds left. Great job, everybody. Final 30 seconds. Let's get it. Whatever you got left in the tank. Come on. Three, two, one. Woo! Man, that was aggressive. Lots of reps. Wow. Lots of volume. Great job, guys. Give yourself a minute. My other teacher. Hey, ton of reps right there. Eric, great job. I know you went super heavy on that. That would have been a whole different deal going that heavy, man. Nice job. Way to get after it. Just want to make sure my phone didn't die. I got that Zoom call. 4 minutes. That's my plug for the Jeopardy Zoom call. But hey, so that was a ton of squatting today. Also, a lot of low back, pulling from the ground and stuff with the power cleans included. And then anytime you do, front rack, anterior loaded movement, that low back can get a pinch if you get out of whack and have that arch in there. So make sure you're taking care of your hip flexors, your lower back, either with like a lacrosse ball, something hard, something round, and digging into that psoas in the hip flexor, as well as this number right here will be your best friend tonight, that couch stretch. Boom, hitting that quad and hip flexor in that way, as well as just if you have a foam roller, hitting that low back and those quads there, okay? Great job. Believe we said 225 is a round. So, for example, I got through 2 rounds. That's 450 plus 90 plus 115 because I did the 25 squats. So would that be 450 plus 115, 565. Okay, so if you're somebody that's going to log that on BoxTribe or otherwise keep track of it in a notebook or whatever, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 is the double unders. So 150, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 75 reps there for the front squats. Add that together round by round. Okay, 225 is a full round. Great job, Vlad. I see you. Nice job, buddy. Good stuff. You were right behind me, man. Just started those double unders. Right behind me. Glad I didn't hesitate. Good job. Hey, so again, thank you, Eric. Yeah, having a baby girl. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to have to do some serious Google, figure out how to take care of a girl. No, but again, 2 minutes here. We're starting that Zoom call. Rudy, the movie, if you've ever seen it, great underdog, American Tale, beautiful. So we got Jeopardy going with Rudy. Should be fun. Log on to that. Take care of yourself. Hip flexors, low back, and quads tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, if not tonight on the Zoom. Peace out, guys. Thanks for hanging out.